Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chase Anderson will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He will lead this one off today. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really tiny at times, so look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 0 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
First pitch on its way. This pitch is, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Miles Mikolas gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Braun, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Still 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Christian Yelich comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Bader sprinting after it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Missed with a slider.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Ready with another 2-2. Fouled off. Braun, the runner at third. Yelich is over at second with one down in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
2-1 the count. Runners at second and third with two gone.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Wong ranging back at the track. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Brewers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ground ball to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now. On the ground to the right side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Kolten Wong will stand in. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, D-roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Braun looking up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
In now, Miles Mikolas. Popped him up. Braun coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, and that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yasmani Grandal becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Arcia stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. DeYoung will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Stepping up to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Braun is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
First pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Kolten Wong looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Fowler is off of first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is. So stepping in, Chase Anderson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And he fouls this one off. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still find themselves down 6-zip. At the plate, Harrison Bader. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Braun is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Miles Mikolas. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Arcia into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Brewers here in the 4th.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Grounder down the line at third. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit down the third base line. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he gets ahead 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, and they're on the board at 6-1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And yet another foul ball here, as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. This one's also hit well, deep down the right field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line. There may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Brewers 1. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bullpen and gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Swing and a miss as he on him. 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Grandal gathers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. Freddie Peralta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys.
Number 51.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. DeJong leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Runner's on his way to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. First delivery to him on the way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Popped him up. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Miller Park. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Brewers 1. Striding into the box, Yasmani Grandal.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt?
That misses. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he can,
Quite sure. Into the corner and slicing foul. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Wong is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Brewers. Alex Claudio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58,
Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him as he'll hang around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Kolten Wong will stand in. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 2. Now the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Harrison Bader hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First pitch of the at-bat, and a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Stepping up now, Ryan Braun. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. In is Christian Yelich, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline.
Strike.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Second baseman, Moustakas.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. A windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wong moves over. And that's the third out. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Coming to the plate now, Miles Mikolas. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Check swing grounder to the right side. Aguilar charging this one, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Matt Carpenter will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Goldschmidt.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 out, nobody on. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Very careful. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia. 2 pop-outs for him so far, so he'll look to stay through one here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-1. Popped him up. And Molina will look this one in, and the inning is... Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jacob Barnes will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Hernan Perez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit back up the middle. Perez up the middle, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it, and that ends the inning. Down in. So digging in now, Hernan Perez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Wong shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In is Christian Yelich. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
1-1 to count. Missed with a slider. Hard hit at third. Taken in by Carpenter. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And their runners at the corners now. No balls and a strike to count. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Dexter Fowler.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Kolten Wong will stand in. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Cain is there, 2 gone.
The pitcher number 40, Luke Gregerson.
Jet Jerko will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jet Jerko.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. And the inning is over. 1 hit. Andrew Miller takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Wong is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Shaw, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ben Gamble will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.